Hey everybody, it's Emily, the Crazy Worm Lady. I'm here to check in on the African night crawlers. So after I put them in the bin last weekend when they came in, took some of these little bell peppers and tomatoes from my indoor garden downstairs that weren't growing to size and threw them in here. And the sprouts that they came with are really taking off. It's unusual. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I'm kind of tempted to leave them in to find out. But they're large seeds. Let's see if I can focus here. Large seeds that they're growing from, whatever they were. So I have not turned this up to check on them. So I thought I would do that. They're really nice size. You know, there weren't a ton of worms, but the ones that they did send were nice size, and after they got rehydrated in these bins, they're looking really good. And look at this guy. Really, really nice size. So I'm going to let these peppers and all get buried a little bit. And this top layer here is a little on the dry side, so I'll probably moisten it down a little bit. So there's worms of various sizes in here, and they look healthy. I'm not able to spot any of the cocoons right now, but when we, as I say that, there's one right there, right here. But they did send quite a few with the worms. It was considered like a starter kit, so you know, it's supposed to have pretty much everything that you need to kind of jumpstart your system. But some of this cocoa coir doesn't look like it rehydrated very well, so definitely going to add a little moisture. I just busted open this tomato. I'll bust this open too. They'll be able to get to it a lot quicker if I bust them open a little bit. See, now the bottom's busted on that. So definitely going to add water. I already did sprinkle some of the eggshell. I'm sure you noticed that when I opened up the bin. But all in all, I'm really, really pleased. No escapees or anything like that. So far, this is going as good as could be expected. So I'm going to take my water bottle here and wet this down really well because it's quite dry. I don't feel like I adequately expanded the coconut coir when I got it, so there's big hunks in here that are still dry. So put that in and let's see how it feels now. Much better. I mean, you can still see some of the darker core there, but it's getting there. So you see that drier stuff down below. I'm going to leave them in this bucket, I think until next week. I've been working on a lot of things, and I honestly just haven't been able to get a new bin up and running, but I am going to video that when I do, because I'm going to start the bin from scratch and show you how I drill the holes and how I choose my bedding. But for now, they're just going to hang out in here. Bury these scraps a little bit, and I'll give it another good watering down here. know it seems like a lot, but this is pretty deep into this bucket here, so I want to make sure that the water can kind of absorb all the way down. So I'm just going to throw, I had this paper towel kind of laying over the top. Open this up and lay this across the top here. That will help hold in a little bit of the moisture and hopefully keep them down in the bedding. As I said, none of them tried to get out of the bin, which was mentioned to me that happens sometimes with African night crawlers, that they're more apt to escape or try to escape. So I've actually left this bin inside my shower during the day, and I just pulled it into my room here. And then once I make their bin next week, I will move them into it, and then I'll move them into this room where I keep all my worms. But for now, they can hang out in this bucket in my shower, and we will update next week, get them into their new home. But I just wanted to give you guys this little peek and see how they were doing. As you can see, they've gotten much larger, and we still have some cocoons going. So I will update you guys next week. Drop your comments below, like this video, subscribe if you want some more content from me, and I'll talk to you soon.